First, let's see the headlines. Miscreants abduct personal assistants of Minister Elsu Sindro from Kurai Lamlong. Manipur police arrests 3 KYKL cadres involved in extortion activities. United Committee Manipur opposes centre's stand to halt border fencing work at Kuki-dominated areas. And over 100 Chakma homes, shops, stores in Bangladesh, army accused of supporting attack, reports. Hello, good afternoon. You're watching ELITETV English News at 12:30. Now the news in detail. Some miscreants have allegedly abducted the personal assistants of the CAF and PD Minister Elsu Sindro Singh from Lamlong Bazaar near Babu Hotel this morning. According to the sources, the incident took place at around 8:30 a.m. The name of the PA is S. Somerendro of Kurai, Chaitavi, Lairak. By whom and for why the PA was abducted is uncertain. Manipur police arrested 3 active cadres of the proscribed outfit KYKL from the Gari Awang Lekai in Infal, West District on September 19th. The arrested cadres have been identified as Maibam Bronson Singh, 24 years, also known as the Ngamba or Thambao, Yumnam Lanchenba, 21 years, also known as Nauba, and Saubam Nongpok Nganba Meitei, 52 years. They were involved in extortion activities in the Sekmai and the Thangmaiban areas. From their positions, the police recover 1 9mm pistols along with a magazine, 1 live ammunition round, 5 mobile phones, 1 wallet, and 1 4-wheeler vehicles. Meanwhile, search operations and area dominations were conducted by the security forces in the freeing and the vulnerable areas of hills and the valley districts. During the search operation, the security recovered 7 IEDs weighing 28.5 kgs, 50 meters core tags, and 1 pull and release mechanisms from the Bongjang, Infal East District. On the other hand, the movement of the 213 and 222 vehicles along National Highway 37 and National Highway 2 respectively, where essentials items has been ensured. Strict security measures are taken up in all the vulnerable locations, and a security convoy is provided in the sensitive stretches to ensure free and safe movements of the vehicles. A total of 107 checkpoints were installed in the different districts of Manipur, both in the hills and the valley districts, and police detained no persons in connections with violation in different districts of the state. United Committee Manipur strongly condemns the decision reportedly taken by the centre to stop fencing the Indo-Myanmar borders in the Kuki-dominated areas. And addressing to the media persons, the president of the UCM, YK Dhiran, saying that the state is facing an issue of an influx of illegal immigrants from the Indo-Myanmar border. But the government of India deciding to hold fencing work at Kuki-dominated areas along the Indo-Myanmar border where cross-border movement is highly unfortunate. While urging the centre to complete the border fencing work in areas where entry of illegal immigrants is rampant, he said that places such as Sagang divisions and along the side of the Manipur, which shares the borders with the Chin state, give priority to border fencing works and complete it as soon as possible. UCM president questions how the government of India is planning to resolve the ongoing crisis of Manipur happening for the last 16 months by keeping the Indo-Myanmar border open in Kuki-dominated areas. These are the places where the cross-border movement of the illegal immigrants is high. He also expressed his doubtfulness that the government of India wants to keep the states in a restive hesitations to implement their hidden agenda. Dhiran added that the government should not engage in any activities which may escalate the crisis in Manipur. Dhiren also recalls that several times, Union Minister Amit Shah stated that the drug issues and illegal immigrants were the triggering factors of present unrest in Manipur. Despite knowing the issues of the population's imbalance in the states, Government of India decided to fence Indo-Myanmar areas at Kuki-dominated areas under complicit in other places is unacceptable. He said that the UCM will put pressures on both the central and the state government to complete the border fencing work as early as possible. Over 100 houses and shops belonging to the indigenous Chakma communities were burned down in the Boil Khali Khalgra Chari district, Bangladesh on September 19th, as reported by the Rights and Risks Analysis Group (RRAG). The incident occurs around 5 p.m. local times, reportedly carried out by the illegal settlers from the plains. Subhash Chakma, director of the RRAG, stated, following the falls of the Sheikh Hasina government, lawlessness prevails in the country. Chief advisors Muhammad Yunus authorized the Bangladesh Army with magisterial powers on September 17, 2024, but the same Bangladesh Army supported the burning down of the Chakma shops and houses as Dik Hinala Sadars. According to the RRAG, Bangladesh Army personnel stations at the nearby Dik Hinala cantonments did not intervene and allegedly supported the arsonists. The attack has reportedly left no Chakma residents in the Dikhinala Sadar area. The arson follows a significant protest by the indigenous students. About 40,000 tribals unseen in the history of the indigenous peoples had participated in the March for Identity at the Kagrachari on September 18, demanding recognition of their rights and guarantee for the distinct identities. Today's attacks on the Chakma tribes is a response to this march, Chakma explained. The Chittagong Hill Tract have a complex history of the demographic change. From 1979 to 1983, then President General Jiur Ramans reported settles about 5 lakh people from the plains in the region, altering its demographic compositions. RRAG plans to bring these incidents to the attention of the United Nations Human Rights Mechanism. This burning down of the shops and the houses of the Chakmas and no safety and security from the UNAS governments will be brought before the United Nations Human Rights Mechanisms, Chakma added. And now let's take a short break. Keep watching for more updates.
Hospital providing 24/7 emergency service of heart attack in Manipur. Don't delay, reach out immediately. If you are having symptoms of heart attack like sudden onset chest pain, breathlessness, pain in left arm, heaviness in chest, collapse, etc., hurry. Consult our experienced heart specialist for best treatment to increase chance of survival, and our available services are EPS RFA for palpitation, device closure of AST, VST and PDA hole in heart, coronary angioplasty and stent implantation, pacemaker ICD combo implant, balloon dilatation of heart valves, all kinds of open heart surgery, coronary artery bypass graft surgery, surgical replacement of heart valves, MVR, AVR, TVR, any other children with birth heart defects, etc. Heart OPD timings 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Saturday, Sunday emergency service only. For more details, please contact reception Sky Hospital.
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Panmei, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center, MPTC, Hariba Institute AC.
Government private hospitals in the clinical exposed to
affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung MNC Manipur Nursing Council. Institute asida fangiba facility sing adadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility, amasung 12 hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HRD, New Delhi, Government of India.
Shri Shri Gaurachandriya Namaha Purbashramda Ekoi Kwaiki Irakta Tinbirambi Srimati Ngangbam Ongbe Surbala Devina Mahaki Nungsizaraba Imung Manung Sagay Natay Amadi Marup Mapang Kwai Pumnamakpo Thadoklamlaga Haukiba Tang Mapan Tha Mapan English Singaniga Kungamari Langban Gitaruk ni Panba Ningthaukaban Numita Gurugi Kripadaki Bes Olaga Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dara Dara Dashini Haibanam Fangzaduna Vrindavan Prapti Oikre Lakliba Tang Kungataruk Tha Mapan English Singaniga Kungamari Langban gi kungamari ni Panba Sagosel Nimitta Leikhi Drabi ki Shraddha Din Thokli Nimit Asida Leikhi Drabi ki Atma Santi ki Damak Ngamjaba Pastu Kharadang Harishan Kitan Galenana Sri Sri Gaurachandra Mahaprabhu ki Charanda Katchagadauri Upalakshya Sida Brahman Vaishnov Ahalaman Amadi Maruk Mapang Kwai Kibik Namatam Chana Ling Biraktuna Harish Raban Taubiranaba ELITETV ki Thongda Pauzenjari Thorom Pareng Ayuk Pung Tarama Thoiga Minute Kuntra Janja Yungba Nungthil Pung Tarani Thoiga Minute Kuntra Isai Hauba Pauzenjari Basing Mangbam Ingo Sing Mapuroiba Amadi Mahaki Imung Manung Sing Payeng Mayay Lekay.
Welcome back after the break. Moving on with a 7-year-old child was killed when a wall partially crumbled from an under construction buildings and fell on him while playing in the Guwahati Hatigong area. Following the incidents, the contractors were accused of the unlawful building and substandard craftsmanship. The victim has been identified as Hasid Afsar Ahmed and was a student of the Blue Bell School. According to the local, 4 children were playing near the under construction project when the part of the wall collapsed and fell on one of them. The tragedies claimed the child's life, and doctors at the Guwahati Medical College declare him dead. The building contractors have also been accused of violating construction standards by failing to maintain the appropriate spacings between the 2 structures. The local arts authority to tear down the building to avoid any such incidents in the future, expressing deep shock and concern over the matter. Meanwhile, the Hatigong police arrived at the scenes of the events and launched an investigations. The people identified as Papu as the individuals behind the building, and the authorities are currently investigating. The Tripura Pradesh Congress Committee on September 19 met Governor Indra Sena Reddy Nalu demanding removal of the State Tribals Welfare Minister Bikas Dev Burma. They called for a proper investigation into his alleged corrupt practices, including submitting a false affidavit to the Election Commission of India. A 6th delegation of the Congress leaders led by the Presidents Ashish Kumar Saha, MLA Gopal Chandra Roy, former Presidents Pijus Kanta Viswas, Chairmen of the Adivasi Congress Sabda Kumar Jamatia, ex-MLA Ashok Dev Burma, and advisors of the Adivasi Congress Manmohan Riyang met Governor Nalu and submitted a memorandum. In a memorandum, the party stated that Congress MLAs Sudip Roy Burmans and members of the highest policy-making body, the Congress Working Committee, flagged concerns about corruptions in rupees 1,400 crore World Bank funded project aimed at the socio-economic developments of the tribal communities. The project was designed to implement it through the tribal welfare departments, but a society was formed under the nomenclature TRAPS for the implementation. During the discussions on the issues in the just concluded assembly sessions, the Congress leaders obliquely alleged that the Tribal Affairs Minister Bikas Dev Burma has amassed wealth for himself and his family members in a period of over 1 year since he started serving as a minister, the memorandum reads. It further reads that the alleged assets of the ministers listed by the Congress leader article includes 3 BHK apartments in the Mahavir enclave in New Delhi, an under construction house in the Lambu Chera near Agartala, petrol pump registers under his son's name, property at the foothills of the Baramura near Chapa Nagar under Kowai district, where massive construction is going on, and other properties. Speaker Thomas A. Shangma conducted an inspection of the newly Meghalaya Legislative Assembly building under constructions at the Maudyangdiang on Thursday, September 19th. The visit focused on the assessing progress and ensuring the project's timely completions. During the inspections, Chakma emphasized the importance of integrating green spaces into the building design. I have called various departments like the forest departments and the horticulture departments to see that the entire premises of this complex are made as green as possible, he said. The speaker also directed the Arts and Culture Department to design interior that showcase Meghalaya's heritage. Plans includes depicting the state's history in the reception areas and the Assembly's 51 years journey as the ground floor. While expressing satisfaction with the overall progress, Chakma acknowledged some delays. The earliest timelines that was given us was September 30, but as you can see, we are lagging behind that timeline. Maybe they will require 1 more month at the most, he stated. The construction faced earlier setback due to the workforce shortage, but the situation has improved. Chakma noted earlier the workforce was not up to the mark. There were very few people on the work site, but now sufficient workforce is present and more coming. The meeting included officials from the various departments and the Assembly Secretariat. Dr. Andrew Simons, Commissioner and Secretary of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, was also present. Assam Rifles, in a coordinated operations with the Tripura Police Department, seized 90,000 Yuba tablets in the Taliamura subdivisions of the Tripura's Kowai districts on September 19th. According to the Assam Rifles, the operations also resulted in the arrest of 1 individual and the confiscation of Tata truck. Following a tip of Assam Rifles swiftly launched the operation, which culminated in the seizures of the contrabands and the subsequent handover of the apprehended individuals and the vehicles to the police department for further investigations and legal proceedings. The recovered Yuba tablets are valued at approximately rupees 14.4 crore in the international market. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channels or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channels. Before we wrap up the headlines, once again. Miscreants abduct personal assistants of Minister El Susindro from Kurai Lamlong. Manipur police arrest 3 KYKL cadres involved in the extortion activities. United Committee Manipur opposes Sanders' stand to halt border fencing work at Kuki-dominated areas. And over 100 Chakma homes, shops, stores in Bangladesh. Army accused of supporting attack, reports. Well, that's all we have for now. Thank you so much for joining with us.